what if you could balance and measure your life on one intricate spinning wheel? Today, we're delving deeper into the wheel of life, and I'm going to be sharing my results and the insights that I've gained, as well as the bold goals that I've set to transform my life moving forward for 2025. We started this journey together, and now this is my part. The Wheel of Life is 8 different categories which you use to rate yourself out of 10, and that forms a sort of chart so you can see at a quick glance what areas you're looking to improve on, need improving on, feel satisfied with, and where you need to go. Now, I have coupled this with 2 other principles, Maslow's hierarchy of needs and the 3 pillars of life. I have a video going in more detail here. Maybe, I don't know if this will work, but I'll put it somewhere, maybe the description, where I go into the 3 principles. And that is also the start of a playlist where I then break down each of the categories in the Wheel of Life, and I go over some thought-provoking questions, and I go over what I have rated myself per each one, and also you can follow along and rate yourself. It shouldn't take too long. Sit down with a cup of tea, notepad, because they say that writing it down, putting it on paper, hits differently to digitally, which I agree with. I am a massive fan of a digital note-taking system and digital calendars, but there is something special about pen to paper. So the categories in the Wheel of Life are health and fitness, career and work, finances, relationships, personal growth, fun and recreation, and environment, and finally, spirituality. Now, I have rated myself on these. I've gone through it. I did a list instead of a wheel because a wheel would just cause me too much stress, but the principle still stands. So for health and fitness, I've rated myself 5. For career and work, I've rated myself 7. Finances 2, relationships 9, personal growth 9, fun and recreation 5, environment 7, and spirituality 7. And they're my results. So now, what do I do with that data? What do I do with that information? So the main feeling between me and my partner are that we need to work on our finances. So we need to pump the brakes, watch what we're spending, and just let that settle for a minute while we see where we're up to, what we're doing, and just put our fingers back on the pulse of our finances. So that's generally an overall feel, and that's more of a family thing, not so much as a personal goal, but it's more of a value that we're trying to nurture together. So that's what we're stepping towards. But in terms of my personal goals for my Wheel of Life, here's what I want to achieve. I would like to dig deeper into my faith and spirituality. I've been having a bit of almost overcome with a sense of need to do something in that sense. I've been feeling very philanthropic. I've been feeling like I have something to give. I've been feeling like I need to do something to help people to move in the right direction. Hence this YouTube channel, why I'm doing stuff like this. But also, I feel like I need to explore my faith a little bit more. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to make sure that I attend church as a minimum of once a week. This will develop my relationship with my faith, as well as my community within my church, and also my well-being and mental headspace. I'm also cultivating a practice of daily gratitude, and this works alongside with my faith and spiritual growth, as I'm using a daily prayer book which was handed to me by the church, and I'm just using that to reflect, and I'm going to reflect on that daily and just trying to keep myself grounded and make sure that I'm giving as much as I can to everybody as much as I can. The next main category I'm looking at is my health and fitness. So I'm kickstarting this from January, as everybody does, with a 2-pronged attack. I'm going for double the risk, double the reward sort of thing. So 1, my diet is I'm looking to live on only Huel for the month, and I have a video going over that as well. Only Huel for the month, so 31 days, just to get myself a bit of a kickstart reduce any cravings I may have, and basically almost erase whatever nasty habits may have developed over the last year and just sort of kickstart everything, start afresh. So that's yours. That's one part. The next part, which has a little caveat as well to community and my need to do something for people, is I'm also participating in the military fitness challenge that's set up by Help for Heroes, and that's going on throughout the whole of January, and it's sit-ups, push-ups and a run every day for all 31 days of January. So me and my wife are both doing that. We're both taking part in the challenge and trying to raise money for such a good cause. Usually the charities we tend to get involved are usually hospital based, but I'm a squaddy brat. I have a deep appreciation for the armed forces and the military and all things to do with that. And this just seemed to align with my values and goals at the time. So selfishly, I'm using it to kickstart myself into actually doing exercise and working out every day. But if I can maintain that, log it, track it, get it out there, spread the word, and raise money for this wonderful cause, why not do that as well? I will put a link for my Just Giving page in the description. So both of those are the two aspects on how I'm dealing with my diet, health and fitness. Now I'm also working on my family connection. Now I deal quite highly on relationships, but there's always something that can be done, especially when you have children, and especially when you have children with extra needs. So we've revamped the whole routine at home to try and make it so it suits the middle child a bit better, in the sense he's quite a fiend for electricals. And initially we thought this was a cause for the problem, and we took it away from him and drip fed at him, which didn't seem to fix it. And we're currently trialing and experimenting with letting him do it as much as what's sensible, but then more focusing on the guidance around how to regulate when he does get worked up after he has been doing this for a long time. And it's tough and it's not easy, but that's the challenge we're working on. So we've set up some special time for us all as a family to get together away from electricals to just reinforce the aspect that there's more out there. And that comes in 3 different forms. We're going to do some art attack type things, so drawing, painting, stuff like that. We're also going to do construction. Now, middle child is a huge fan of taking things apart, building things, be that with cardboard, be that electronics. We're thinking stuff like repairing old consoles and just messing around with them, getting old electricals and seeing if we can get them to work. If anybody has any experience in this, do let me know. It is something that we're edging towards and learning as a family, not for profit, just for the family time and also the hands-on craft that it is. We also have a bit of time where we're going to be just playing board games together as a family. Our current favourite is Monopoly Deal. We're a big fan of that. We also like Catan and the Lord of the Rings Monopoly. And it's just time for us all as a family to get together, spend quality time together, and just make sure that we all take that stop and spend that time with each other. So in closing, my wheel of life, I think, is more positive than I was expecting, which starts to fuel the start of your motivation, allows you to take action, which then fuels your motivation more. So it's always good to do. And also it's important to remember that this isn't a journey about improvement for improvement's sake. It's more a journey of intentional living and making sure that what you do aligns with what you actually want to do, and making sure the goals you're aiming for are goals that you actually want to achieve. So with that being said, I'm really excited to see how these goals and challenges will affect myself and my family's dynamic. So I'll be really interested to see what your wheel of life looks like. Please comment your results down below. If you need any help, please do comment and get in touch. I'm available to help people if they do need help with the wheel of life, be that troubleshooting, be that just having that conversation and talking through. Just let me know in the comments and I can help you as much as I can. Please do the YouTube things, the subscribe, the like, the notification bell, and as always, I've been James. Thank you.